In this high-octane action comedy, the buddy cop dynamic was reinvented with the global sensation Jackie Chan and funny man Chris Tucker. The storyline revolves around the collective efforts to save a kidnapped woman. As we commemorate the anniversary of this iconic film, which raked in more than $240 million in box office revenue, let's take a look at what the ensemble of this runaway success has been doing. Ken Leung as Song. Ken Leung portrays Song, Juntao's right-hand man. He later collaborated with Ratner in movies like Red Dragon, The Family Man, and X-Men: The Last Stand. Edward Norton chose Leung for his directorial debut, Keeping the Faith, in 2000. In 1998, he took on the roles of James the Less and God in Terence McNally's passion play, Corpus Christi, and in 2002, he made his first appearance on Broadway in the musical Thoroughly Modern Millie, also contributing to the cast recording. In 2007, he starred in the indie flick Shanghai Kiss, alongside Hayden Panettiere. During the same year, he made a guest appearance in the concluding season of the HBO drama series The Sopranos. Since 2007, he has portrayed Miles Straum in 45 episodes of the ABC drama Lost, beginning from the show's 4th season until its conclusion. From 2014 onward, Leung has taken on the role of Topher Zia in the TV series The Night Shift. In 2022, he secured a leading role as Eric Tao, Harper's superior, in HBO's Industry. In 2024, he assumes the character of Commander Chow in the Netflix series Avatar: The Last Airbender. Leung is fluent in Cantonese. He tied the knot with Nancy Bulalakaw, who hails from the Philippines. The couple welcomed their son in 2015. Chris Tucker as Carter. Chris Tucker portrays Detective James Carter, a quick-witted LAPD detective assigned by the FBI to watch over Lee and prevent him from interfering with their investigation. Tucker honed his comedic talents in local Atlanta comedy clubs before relocating to Los Angeles in 1990 to pursue his stand-up comedy career further. Tucker is a father to a son named Destin from his previous marriage to Asia Pryor. He splits his time between Los Angeles, Las Vegas, and Atlanta. Tucker shares a close friendship with his Rush Hour co-star Jackie Chan. Additionally, he had a close relationship with the late singer Michael Jackson, introducing him and dancing at his 30th anniversary celebration, featuring in his music video You Rock My World from the 2001 album Invincible, and attending his memorial service. Tucker's performances also pay homage to Jackson, as seen in Rush Hour 2, where he dances and sings to Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, and imitates Jackson's dance style in Friday. In 2014, Tucker resolved a $2.5 million tax obligation. His representative attributed it to inadequate accounting and business management. In November 2021, Tucker faced a lawsuit from the IRS seeking $9.6 million in unpaid taxes. In addition, Tucker mentioned in a 2014 interview that he refrains from using strong language in his acts due to his Christian beliefs. Tucker's association with Jeffrey Epstein was discussed in the 2020 Netflix documentary series Jeffrey Epstein: Filthy Rich. In 2002, Tucker traveled on Epstein's plane alongside Bill Clinton and Kevin Spacey for humanitarian efforts to combat the HIV/AIDS crisis in Africa. Tzi Ma as Consul Han. Tzi Ma portrays Consul Han, the father of Su Yung and a diplomat from Hong Kong who recently relocated to Los Angeles. Ma has strong connections to the theater world. He credits Mako's portrayal in Pacific Overtures in 1976 as a significant influence on his acting journey. He shares a close friendship with playwright David Henry Hwang, with whom he has collaborated on numerous theatrical productions, including Phobe, Yellowface, Flower Drum Song, and The Dance and the Railroad over the years. Additionally, Ma starred in the film Golden Gate, 1993, which was penned by Hwang. Ma held a recurring part as Cheng Ji, the chief of security at the Chinese consulate in Los Angeles, in the television series 24, debuting in the show's fourth season and reprising the role in 24, Live Another Day. He also provided the voice for Baba Leung, Francine's adoptive father, in the animated TV series American Dad. Furthermore, he portrayed Lee Nemesis Hay, the primary antagonist and Samo Law's nemesis in the first season of Martial Law. His notable television appearances include General Onoda in the Amazon series The Man in the High Castle and Chow on AMC's Hell on Wheels. In July 2018, Ma's recurring role as Mr. Young in the Netflix series Wu Assassins was announced. In 2020, he secured a regular role in the CW's contemporary adaptation of Kung Fu, 1972. The series was renewed for a second season in May 2021, Michael Chow as dinner guest. Michael Chow portrayed a dinner guest in the film. Chow, originally named Zhou Yinghua and born in Shanghai, hailed from a family deeply rooted in the entertainment industry. His father, Zhou Xinfang, was renowned as one of China's foremost actors, particularly esteemed in Peking opera circles. Despite his theatrical background, Chow's mother, who adhered to Catholicism, christened him with the name Michael. His sister, Tsai Chin, also followed in the family's acting footsteps and notably appeared as a Bond girl in the past. Chow developed a fervent passion for collecting furniture and contemporary art from an early age, eventually amassing a notable collection of portraits, many of which depict him, created by esteemed artists worldwide. Since the 1960s, he has been involved in designing various architectural projects, including his restaurants, the Giorgio Armani boutiques in Beverly Hills and Las Vegas, and his residence in Holmby Hills, Los Angeles. In 2011, Chow reignited his interest in painting under the guidance and encouragement of friends like gallerist Jeffrey Deitch and artist Julian Schnabel. His inaugural solo exhibition took place in 2014 at Pearl Lam Galleries in Hong Kong, followed by a significant solo exhibition in 2016 at the Ullin Center for Contemporary Art in Beijing, dedicated as a tribute to his father, Zhou Xinfang. Penn as Clive. Penn portrayed Clive Codd, a low-level arms dealer apprehended by Carter in a failed undercover operation. Penn embarked on his acting journey at the age of 12 at the Loft Studio and made his cinematic debut in the 1979 film Charlie and the Speaking Vulture, featuring Christopher Hanks. In 1983, he graced the screen in Francis Ford Coppola's adolescent drama Rumble Fish and starred in the high school football saga All the Correct Moves as the close companion of Tom Cruise's character. Penn was discovered deceased in his Santa Monica residence on January 24, 2006, at 40 years old. A post-mortem examination and subsequent toxicology analysis conducted by a Los Angeles County coroner unveiled heart disease as the primary cause of demise. The examination also indicated that the prescription medication promethazine with codeine and an enlarged heart potentially contributed to his passing. The toxicology analysis disclosed traces of Valium, morphine, marijuana, and an elevated level of codeine in his system. Penn experienced significant weight gain during the 1990s. Sean Penn remarked in an interview on Larry King Live that his sibling likely succumbed due to his obesity. Elizabeth Peña as Johnson. Elizabeth Peña portrayed Detective Tanya Johnson, a hopeful member of the LAPD bomb squad assisting Carter in rescuing Sue Young. In 1979, Peña marked her cinematic debut in El Super, a touching and somber comedy depicting a Cuban refugee family's struggles to adapt to life in Spanish Harlem. She collaborated once more with director Leon Ichazo in his subsequent project, Crossover Dreams. She also starred in the critically acclaimed yet short-lived television series Shannon's Deal, 1989 and 1991. Produced by John Sayles. In 1996, Sayles wrote and directed the mystery film Lone Star and once again cast her in a prominent role, earning her the 1996 Independent Spirit Award for Best Supporting Actress and a Bravo Award for Outstanding Actress in a feature film from the National Council of La Raza. Peña exchanged vows with television producer William Stephen Kibler in 1988. Their union later concluded in divorce. In 1994, Peña married Hans Rolla, with whom she welcomed 2 children, Joey and Kaylin. Peña passed away on October 14, 2014, at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles, California, at 55 years old. The cause of death noted on her death certificate was liver cirrhosis stemming from alcohol consumption, leading to acute gastrointestinal bleeding, cardiogenic shock, and cardiac arrest. Tom Wilkinson as Griffin. Tom Wilkinson portrayed Thomas Griffin Juntao, a British diplomat and associate of Han's, who covertly operates as the leading underworld figure in Hong Kong. Wilkinson commenced his acting journey on the stage at the Nottingham Playhouse. In 1976, he made his inaugural film appearance in the thriller Smuga Sienya, directed by Andre Wajda and based on Joseph Conrad's short novel, The Shadow Line. Subsequently, he became part of the Royal Shakespeare Company and debuted in London's West End as Horatio in the 1981 RSC rendition of William Shakespeare's Hamlet at the Aldwych Theatre, earning a nomination for the Laurence Olivier Award for Best Actor in a Supporting Role. In 2013, he depicted Lord Mansfield in the period drama Belle featuring Gugu Mbatha Raw. The subsequent year, Wilkinson portrayed Lyndon B. Johnson, the 36th President of the United States, in Ava DuVernay's historical drama film Selma, 2014, and had a part in Wes Anderson's comedic masterpiece The Grand Budapest Hotel, 2014. Wilkinson resides in North London with his spouse, actress Diana Hardcastle. They share 2 daughters, Alice, born in 1989, and Molly, born in 1991. Wilkinson passed away at his residence on December 30th, 2023, at the age of 75. Mark Rolston as Agent Russ. Mark Rolston portrayed Special Agent Warren Russ of the FBI. Rolston appeared in Martin Scorsese's 2006 Academy Award-winning film The Departed and the television horror movie Backwoods. Known for his piercing gaze, Rolston often assumes villainous roles on screen. He also featured in Saw V, 2008, and Saw VI, 2009. In 1994, he played convicted murderer Carl Mueller in the Babylon 5 episode The Quality of Mercy, and portrayed Richard Odin, leader of a vegetarian cult, in an episode of The X-Files titled Red Museum. Rolston made guest appearances in 2 episodes of the critically acclaimed series 24 in 2004. During Supernatural's 4th season, he appeared in a minor role as the demon Alistair. Additionally, he portrayed Sheriff Hall in the Criminal Minds episode titled Blood Hungry. Rolston has lent his voice to various Marvel and DC characters, including Firefly in the new Batman Adventures and Justice League. He was initially considered to voice the supervillain in Batman, the animated series in 1992, but the character was deemed unfit for the series and subsequently dropped. He voiced Lex Luthor in the animated series Young Justice, Deathstroke in Batman, Arkham Origins and Batman, Arkham Knight, and Norman Osborn in the Spider-Man Insomniac games. Rolston was born in Baltimore, Maryland, to Evelyn Beverly, formerly Sturm, and Thomas George Rolston, a computer programmer. Rex Linn as Agent Whitney. Rex Linn portrayed FBI agent Dan Whitney. Following his graduation, Linn climbed the ranks to become Vice President of Energy Lending at Lakeshore Bank, where he remained until July 5, 1982, when the bank declared insolvency. Linn managed to persuade a talent agent to take a gamble on him and represent him in the Oklahoma market. Simultaneously, he took on a position with an oil company, overseeing field operations in western Oklahoma, all while auditioning for roles in films and TV commercials. After appearing in some commercials, he began landing minor roles in various projects. During this period, he seized the opportunity to act in his debut film, Dark Before Dawn, produced by his close friend, Edward K. Gaylord II. Linn has been romantically involved with country singer and actress Reba McEntire since late 2020. They initially crossed paths on the set of the Kenny Rogers film The Gambler Returns, The Luck of the Draw, 1991, and reconnected nearly 3 decades later when McEntire made a guest appearance as June on Young Sheldon. Jackie Chan as Lee. Jackie Chan portrayed Chief Inspector Lee, a renowned Hong Kong police officer who travels to Los Angeles to aid his comrade in locating his abducted daughter. He embarked on his cinematic journey with minor roles at the age of 5, starting as a juvenile performer. By 8, he graced the screen alongside his fellow Little Fortunes in the production Big and Little Wong Tin Bar, 1962, where Li Hua portrayed his on-screen mother. Production for The Forbidden Kingdom, Chan's inaugural collaboration on screen with fellow Chinese actor Jet Li, concluded on August 24, 2007, and the film premiered in April 2008. This movie heavily utilized special effects and wire work. Chan lent his voice to the character Master Monkey in Kung Fu Panda, released in June 2008, alongside Jack Black, Dustin Hoffman, and Angelina Jolie. Moreover, he provided advisory support to writer-director Anthony Seto for the film Wushu, which debuted on May 1, 2008, starring Sammo Hung and Wang Wenjie as father and son. In 1982, Chan exchanged vows with Joan Linn, a Taiwanese actress. Their offspring, singer and actor J.C. Chan, entered the world that same year. Chan was involved in an extramarital relationship with Elaine Ng Yi Lei and fathered a daughter, Etta Ng Chok Lam, with her, born on January 18, 1999. The situation sparked controversy within the media. Despite Chan providing Elaine with $70,000 each month for living expenses and $600,000 upon her relocation to Shanghai, her attorney later claimed these transactions were non-existent. Philip Baker Hall as Captain DL. Philip Baker Hall portrayed Captain Bill Deal, Carter's superior, who assigns him the FBI task as a consequence for a failed undercover operation. Following his debut film Cowards, he became associated with the Los Angeles Theater Center. His inaugural television appearance occurred in an episode of Good Times. Hall made guest appearances on episodes of Mace, H, and Man from Atlantis, accumulating over 200 guest roles since 1977. He famously portrayed Richard Nixon in the solo film Secret Honor, reprising his role from the original off-Broadway production. Hall took on a starring role in the sitcom The Loop and made guest appearances in the animated series The Life and Times of Tim. He portrayed a physician in Curb Your Enthusiasm and featured in Modern Family. Additionally, he appeared in an episode of The Newsroom and a Holiday Inn advertisement. He earned the Best Actor accolade at the Los Angeles Short Festival and Filmets Badalona Film Festival in Barcelona for his performance in the short film Dear Chickens. Hall had 2 daughters, Patricia and Darcy, from his first marriage to Mary Ella Holst. He later wed Holly Wolfel, with whom he had 2 daughters, Adela and Anna. He also had 4 grandchildren and a brother. Hall passed away from emphysema at his residence in Glendale, California, on June 12, 2022, at the age of 90. John Hawkes as Stucky. John Hawkes portrayed Stucky, Carter's informant. He made his debut in the film Future Kill, 1985, under the name John Perkins. However, he later adopted the stage name John Hawkes due to the existence of another actor with the name John Perkins. Hawkes took on the character of Greg Pentecoff in the first season of 24. From 2004 to 2006, he embodied the role of Merchant Soul Star in the HBO series Deadwood. Additionally, he depicted Dustin Powers, the brother of protagonist Kenny Powers, across all 4 seasons of the HBO series Eastbound and Down, and assumed the character Lennon on ABC's Lost. In 2016, it was revealed that Hawks would headline the Amazon pilot The Legend of Master Legend, inspired by the real-life superhero Master Legend. Alongside fellow cast members, Hawks showed interest in revisiting his portrayal of Soul Star in a proposed Deadwood film. Production for Deadwood. The movie commenced in October 2018, premiering on May 31, 2019. With Hawks and nearly the entire original cast participating. Furthermore, John Hawkes made a cameo appearance as a robber in the music video for the cover rendition of the song Crying in the Rain by A-ha in 1990. Clifton Powell as Luke. Clifton Powell portrayed Luke, Carter's cousin and a local underworld figure. On the small screen, Powell held recurring roles in Rock, South Central, and Army Wives, and also made guest appearances on In the Heat of the Night, Murder, She Wrote, NYPD Blue, CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, and House. In 2016, Powell secured the role of the primary antagonist in the inaugural primetime soap opera of Bounce TV, Saints and Sinners, starring alongside Vanessa Bell Calloway and Gloria Rubin. Powell is recognized for his voiceover work as Big Smoke in the 2004 video game Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Additionally, in 2017, Powell featured in the second season of My Step Kids. Born in Washington, D.C., Powell grew up in Mayfair Mansions in Northeast D.C. He attended H.D. Woodson Senior High School before transferring and graduating from the Duke Ellington School of the Arts. Powell is married to Kimberly, and they have 2 children together, Julia Shu as Soo Young. Julia Shu, a former child actress, may spark curiosity among fans of the Rush Hour series. Her debut on the silver screen was in the original Rush Hour film, where she portrayed Soo Han, the 11-year-old daughter of the Chinese consul in Los Angeles, sharing the screen with Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. Subsequently, Shu transitioned away from acting, although she has not publicly discussed the reasons behind this decision. She pursued higher education at the University of Southern California, obtaining an undergraduate degree in business cinema television, and later completed an MBA program at the University of California, Los Angeles. Presently, she holds a position as a human resources professional within the technology sector. Over the years following her involvement in Rush Hour, online speculations have mistaken Shu for an aspiring rapper and Instagram influencer. However, Shu has made it clear that these assumptions are inaccurate. She is not pursuing a career in rap and does not appear to have any intentions of doing so. While we celebrate 26 years since the release of the original film, let us fondly remember the moments of laughter, action, and camaraderie that defined this beloved series. And who knows, perhaps one day, we'll witness another thrilling Rush Hour adventure, bringing together old friends and new faces alike. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Rush Hour universe. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on your favorite films and stars. Until next time, stay safe, stay entertained, and keep on rushing through life.